As results from Myanmar's historic general election trickle in, it became apparent that Aung San Suu Kyi and her league, the National League for Democracy, were heading for a landslide victory. In order to form a majority government, the NLD will need to win 67% of the seats in parliament because 25% are reserved for military representatives. Ryan Meltzer reports now from Yangon.
There were no victory parades, no honking of car horns or waving of flags. Even as the scale of the National League for Democracy's victory became clear, the NLD urged supporters not to celebrate openly or antagonize supporters of the ruling USDP. But on Monday night, crowds had gathered in front of the NLD headquarters and wildly cheered the announcement of unofficial results, but they dispersed Tuesday. The Election Commission continued to release a steady trickle of results, all pointing to an NLD landslide win. That at least helped ease people's concerns that anyone might attempt to rig the outcome.
The process went better than many expected beforehand.
In their preliminary report, the European Union election monitors rated the voting process at 95% of the polling stations as good or very good. But the monitoring group was not happy that 25% of seats in Parliament are reserved for unelected military representatives.
It is clear that for a genuine election, at least one chamber of Parliament must be elected at 100% of the seats.
Even if Aung San Suu Kyi's NLD does win a majority of seats, it's expected to seek national reconciliation.
Aung San Suu Kyi will consider forming a national coalition government. She will call for national political dialogue with the leaders of the ruling party and then the leaders of the army and the leaders of the ethnic minority.
The election result is very much a personal triumph for Aung San Suu Kyi and a vindication of the sacrifices she made, spending 15 years under house arrest rather than going into exile, being separated from her husband and children. It's also a vindication of her belief that non-violent opposition to the military regime could eventually bring about the change she, and the country as a whole, it seems, so desperately wanted. Ryan Meltzer, CCTV, Yangon.